Lots of good opportunities for pickpocketing here. Just saying.
For sale?
I love snooping around places I don't belong.
Took your time, didn't you? But you're here. I need your help. I was in the market when someone slipped me a letter. It might not mean anything, but on the other hand, it might be some sort of trap. A folded sheet of paper unsigned. It was only a few lines wishing me well. But when I unfolded the sheet, an old pressed stargazer peony fell out. That unsettled me. It's a flower. Others just like it blossomed all around my family home. But I left my family behind a long time ago. If this is their way of sending me a message, I need to know why now, after all these years. You've consistently demonstrated a lack of incompetence. Find out if my family sent that letter. I didn't part on the best of terms, so it could be a trap. But they won't expect you, which means it shall be slow to spring. Decades ago, I was Velsa Arendis of House Drez. Yes, the one built on the spoils of the slave trade. When I fled, I released dozens of slaves, gave them gold from the house treasury. I regret not seeing the look on Mother's face, but nothing else. Yes, but I didn't realize it then. I was taking a merchant to task for her prices when a half-naked Nord bumped into me. That's when it happened. He fled before I could give him a piece of my mind toward the merchant camp outside the city gates.
My uncle went to town, but he should be back shortly if you need something. I'm still learning the business, and I'm not allowed to do anything. My uncle says I don't have a head for numbers. I say as long as my head looks pretty, what else matters? What? No, that wasn't me. Did you see something? There are plenty of half-naked Nords running around the bar's landing. Oh, stop interrogating me. I'll confess. It was me. It was all me. But that's all I can say. Client confidentiality, you know. Not breaking my word is important too. But also mead. Mead is important. You tell my uncle? That's not very friendly of you. Oh, very well. I met a Khajiit woman in Ralka when I was drinking at the inn. She paid me to deliver the letter to the Dark Elf lady here. Never got the Khajiit's name, though. Sorry.
Don't recall seeing you before. So many new people coming through. Makes my head spin. Not at all the question I expected. You have piqued my curiosity. Why do you seek some random Khajiit? Is there some problem? Oh, well, in that case, an elderly Khajiit does work here. She's a cook, bakes the best pies in town. They really are quite tasty. But she's indisposed at present. I won't let you disturb her rest. I suppose that won't do any harm. Narani is a kind, gentle old woman, and a master baker of scrumptious pies. The people here are very fond of her, and very protective. That's something you'll have to ask her. It's not my place to talk about the hired help. I do believe she traveled a fair bit in her youth, though.
Not so safe anymore, is it?
Yes? Who's there? Oh dear,
Progress
this
is
one must
slow.
have fallen asleep again.
Have you heard? Some bandits looted a temple of Arcane in Cyrodiil. Word is they're holed up in Fort Sphinxmoth, far to the north. Not surprising, really. With the fighting in Cyrodiil, the Imperials eat each other alive.
work isn't going to do itself.
Your face. This one doesn't recognize it. Are you looking for a piece of pie? Velsa? She didn't come with you? Ah, this one was foolish to even send the letter in the first place, or the peony. I hoped the years would have softened her memories, that she might have wanted to see her old friend one more time before the end. This one is no longer the young and brave Khajiit that fell in love with Velsa, and it took a long time to even discover she might be in Abba's Landing. Now I am old and my mind isn't what it once was. Velsa would never even recognize me. Do you really think so? Perhaps that would be best. Enough time has gone by without this one seeing Velsa's sweet face. Even if she's still angry, at least I can tell her that I never betrayed her. Since she didn't come here, I'll have to go to her. Oh, stupid Narani. This one should have thought of that. She feared her terrible family was trying to lure her out of hiding. I should have signed the letter. But you must understand, when we parted, Velsa was hurt very much. Velsa loathed her family's business. This one was a slave then, working in the family's kitchens. We fell in love. We made a plan to free all the slaves, but she thought I'd betrayed her. She disappeared before I had a chance to explain.
Narani, are you all right? I specifically stated that you were not to be disturbed.
Easy, my friend. This one has decided that the time has come to travel and mend old wounds.
The letter bore fruit. I wish you well, but we're going to miss your pies around here.
Could you open a portal to Abba's Landing, my friend? A long journey always makes this one's old bones ache.
Gladly, but I can't keep it open for long. The innkeeper doesn't like me using magicka in here.
This one will write to you, and I'll even sign the letter this time.
Of course. Now, give me a moment to concentrate.
Come, my new friend. Let's take this portal to Abba's Landing. If you dislike portal travel, then make your own way and meet me there.
You brought the right Khajiit for the
So
job.
good to see you, my friend. Sometimes portals can be tricky. Time flows so differently for a Khajiit and a dark elf. I am old now, but Velsa... No matter. This one will be glad to see her friend again. Ready? Oh, this one is nervous, but I am also ready. Lead on and I will follow. A secret passage? Velsa always loved secret passages. Let's go!
This is my favorite part.
Dark and dusty. Messages from my... You go ahead. This one needs a moment.
Did you find out who sent that letter? Not that I was overly concerned.
Someone who lacked the courage to sign their name, but now wants to make amends.
Marani, is it really you?
I got my nickname because my
Just the sight
eyes
of you
reminded
brings
people of
wounds.
the warm embers
Oh,
of the
Velsa,
fire.
I know what you
I
saw.
think fires
what
are
you
much
must have
prettier.
thought. This one never meant to hurt you.
I saw you in my brother's arms. He was the worst of my family. How could you?
He arrived at exactly the wrong moment. I had to do something, or our entire plan would have failed.
You didn't betray us? You did that for me?
It was the only way to guarantee your escape.
I let the years flow by without giving you a chance to explain. Oh, what a waste. But I'll make it up to you. I'll keep you safe.
This one never dared hope, but our love is still strong and pure.
Is this what happiness feels like? Yes. I suppose it is. I had no idea this would be the result of sending you to find a half-naked Nord. The last time I saw Narani, it was quite unpleasant. There was poison in that wound. I don't think it ever truly healed. You reunited me with my one true love, so I choose to ignore that. I hope there's time to share a few lasting moments before all is said and done. All these wasted years, we've missed out on so much. Narani wears them like a cloak, though with grace and style. I am grateful you convinced her to come here. Narani, you must be tired after the journey. Relax and we'll talk later. I know we have so much to tell each other. Narani and I have much to discuss. Don't you have guild business somewhere away from here?
Velsa knows me so well. This one is as tired as a tiger with a belly full of tender meat. Come back and we can talk later, my friend.
A chance to sneak around? You're spoiling me.
Please, I need to buy food. I'm out of luck. Help me out?
You tried to convince me the only person I can count on is myself.
I see you found my latest note. Thank you for responding so quickly. Go, speak with Narani. She specifically asked me to contact you after she received a letter from Faradon. It clearly upset her, but she refuses to say anything to me.
Oh, you are a pot of treacle tea on a dreary day, my friend. Thank you for coming. Feridon back at the inn sent this one news that has filled my heart with sorrow. Perhaps you can help this old woman again, if you have the time. This one has been trying to put her past in order, in addition to reaching out to Velsa. Thank the moon, she still loves me. I had Feridon inquire after my estranged son. Like Velsa, Tashmin departed from me in anger. Now I fear for his life. Feridon located Tashmin in Skywatch, a city in distant Oridon. He sent me word that bounty hunters had captured him, even though he can find no evidence that my son committed a crime. I'm afraid that the bounty hunters work for House Drez. Of course, this one should have handed it over when you arrived, but I left it in the other chamber. My son fell in with a bad crowd, drinking skooma like a fish drinks water, but he doesn't deserve a slave's fate. Please help him if you can.
Nirani, you should have told me. Of course I'll find your son.
Oh no, this one doesn't want to be left alone to worry about you and Tashmin. Please, stay here with me.
Of course. Our friend here is capable of finding Tashmin. Everything will be all right.
That skeever Kelwyn send you? Tell her I don't have the gold yet. I'm working on it. Yeah? Well, Tosh isn't here. Go bother someone else. Wait a moment. Why are you looking for Tosh? He never hurt anyone. And you don't look like a guard. Help? Well, I need some help too. Do a favor for me and I'll tell you where they took Tosh. Kelwyn, the Sleepy Eaglet. I owe her a bit of gold, and she's starting to get anxious about my ability to pay. That won't work. She'd have to admit she deals skooma, and she's too crafty for that. Just tear the page with my debt out of her ledger and bring it to me. She keeps it in a locked chest by her tent. Do this, and I'll tell you what happened to Tosh.
Fine goods for sale.
Can I get you anything?
You actually came back. Does that mean you did that favor I asked about? You got it? Now my skooma dealer has nothing on me. I get a fresh start. Tosh was with me when 2 dark elves grabbed him. They claimed to be bounty hunters, but I've seen this before. They take unfortunates like us and turn us into slaves. He's down near the docks, tied up and waiting to be packed onto a ship. Those so-called bounty hunters are still prowling around, looking for other Khajiit to fill their cargo hold. Damn guards were probably paid to look the other way.
I have many fine goods.
This one is miserable. Why would you do that? This one doesn't even know you. Besides, that bounty hunter carries an arrest writ with Tashmin's name on it. As long as he has that, this one will never be free. This one will be dead soon. It is inevitable. But if you really plan to get the writ, you'll need to pick his pocket. He's been drinking my skooma while his partner hunts other Khajiit. So I suppose you might want to hurry.
Where could I have put it?
Sky's Edge Tavern, just outside town. We can talk there. Tashmin thanks you, but continues to wonder why you bothered. You want something, yes? Explain quickly, because this city no longer feels safe to me. My mother sent you? This one has not seen Narani in many, many years. How would she even know where to find me? Why would she even try? I was full of anger for so long. But now I am just sad. Because this one was young and foolish once. Full of anger, and certain that the moons shone only for me. Soon, the skooma drowned my memories, and it was easier just to forget. This one wishes she had not found me. She should not see the sorry condition her beloved son has fallen into. Still, Tashmeen can't stay here. Maybe it's time to put the past behind me and try to do something better with my life. This one has heard of Abba's Landing. Always wanted to see such a place. Perhaps I will accept your offer of hospitality. But first things first, this one needs a drink.
I'm in the middle of something.
I love when people think their stuff is safe, and you prove them wrong.
So hungry.
Your words rekindled the memories this one thought were long gone. So I decided to come to Abba's Landing sooner rather than later. Now? So soon? Can't this one have a drink first? Maybe 3. No. A clear head is better than a clouded mind on occasions such as this. I just hope my mother isn't too disappointed in what her son has become. Is that my mother? This one never should have stayed away so long.
Oh, happiness! Oh, joy! First Velsa, and now my Tashmeen.
Your mother has missed you. Welcome to our home, Tashmeen.
We have so much to catch up on, my dear sweet son. Come, let us talk. Tears of happiness flow freely and make my fur all frizzy. I have so much to tell my dear sweet Tashmeen.
This one has so much to talk to Mother about. Please, give us a few moments to ourselves.
What? I must have something in my eye. Mold spore or something. It's the damn cistern. Who lives in a cistern? I can't wait to get back to my garden. It certainly looks that way. Between Tashmeen and I, Nirani had a hard life. I just want her to be happy. And I plan to make up for everything Nirani has missed. I'll be there for as long as she'll have me. I can't change the past, but I'll do my best to make her future better. What a ridiculous question. Tashmin is... He's part of this family. And it's a better family than the one I was born into, believe me. Gah.